Thanks to scams and rug pulls and just generally speaking empty promises from certain projects, we've kind of developed a thick skin in this space. I'll speak for myself. It's really hard for anything to surprise me anymore in crypto because we've been around a while. We've seen a lot. But that being said, I came across an amazing super app last week. It surprised me for all kinds of reasons, including multiple free and very impressive community-driven services that they're offering. And the only reason that they're doing it is to build goodwill and to be a good crypto corporate citizen. There's no other reason. These are, in fact, the kind of projects that we should be supporting in this space to make it better holistically. And I'm pretty sure you're going to feel the same way once I talk you through some of these impressive features. Here is one that really should be on your radar, De.Fi. Welcome guys to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. We are big fans of spotlighting hot projects in the altcoin space, but just remember, I'm not a professional financial or investment advisor, so this video is not official financial or investment advice. De.Fi has two amazing programs as part of its super app. The first is the app itself, and you can connect all kinds of different wallets to it, both your self-custody wallets and your centralized exchange wallets. So it's your choice depending on your user habits. This alone makes for a pretty great and different feature as compared to other apps because they don't all feature this. And all of this is non-custodial, by the way, as it should be. It shows you a huge dashboard. This is where you can see everything from all your wallets in one place, kind of like a super wallet almost. And you can connect 52 networks across 44 blockchains and over 400 protocols, which is very impressive. And it's not just EVM compatible stuff either. They connect to Cosmos, centralized exchanges, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Cardano as well. It's very comprehensive. And they have 8 centralized exchanges right now. Some of the platforms that are included are Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, OKX, plus others. And then here in the Explore Yields section, it shows what pools and farms you're already invested in. Also, it shows you where some of the better yield and staking opportunities may be, just in case maybe you're not taking advantage of those. You can be made aware of them in that sense, so that's a great feature. They even show you great borrowing and lending options. So you get tons of information that you need and maybe some that you're unaware of that's still positive and advantageous to you, and it's all in one place. Let's talk now about the scanner and antivirus. This is a super app because it shows you a whole lot of information. Plus, by the way, it is free. You only pay the transaction costs to either send or swap something. But a great feature here is that De.Fi has a shield, scanner, and antivirus program and database. Let's talk a little bit about the shield here. So this is an ERC20 contract address for Tether USDT. The wallet health score shows if my wallet has any risk in holding a token in this contract. And then the risk level shows if there are other risks, not for my wallet, but kind of generally like a coding issue or maybe a security flaw in the Tether smart contract. Everything is healthy here, so we're good. But if there were to be an issue, you would actually be able to revoke the smart contract right from within the app. There would be no need to go back to Etherscan or any other block explorer for that matter, or maybe Google how to revoke a smart contract. So you can protect yourself this way, and it's simplified. With De.Fi, you do it right here and you have protection. Here's how it works live. Okay, you see I'm connecting MetaMask here and it takes just a second. But then check out the shield at work. Here, it called out my wallet as being medium risk, despite only having a risk exposure of $8.90. Again, it's looking at the smart contract and my wallet to look for risk. Now, I am revoking that one contract right here from the De.Fi app, which is super convenient. It's simple, it's fast, it's easy, and in less than 2 minutes, I've made my wallet a lot safer. And there's also a scanner feature here. So the scanner has already evaluated 393,000 contracts and found risks in over 1/3 of them. No big surprise here. If you look at the right-hand column, the top 4 highest risk contracts all have some false play on the Arbitrum name. And they're trying to get people to invest thinking it's the real Arbitrum token. It is not. You know how this whole crypto space works, unfortunately. A lot of charlatans out there. But this is valuable due diligence in terms of do your own research type of stuff, and it's just made so much easier. And here's an example of the one that poses the highest risk, the biggest offender here, Arbitrum Mutant. Look at these risks. So they can pause a transfer or prevent swapping and selling. They can also blacklist any wallet, preventing them from transacting. They can limit how many tokens you can transfer. And so rightfully so, De.Fi labels this a potential honeypot. This scan also shows the positives, such as verifiable source code or contract owner cannot abuse ERC20 approvals. But let's face it, I'm not touching this even with anybody else's money. This would not be advisable. It could just be sloppy diligence, but this is probably a scan, and I'm not in the mood to give them the benefit of the doubt personally. And I would recommend you also adopt the same mentality when you're involving yourself in this kind of stuff. So the scanner is, in essence, a Web3 antivirus. You can think of it that way. We can check both of our own wallets and the token contracts we interact with to see if there's anything that could potentially harm us there. It's great. It's a useful tool. It's simple. And again, it's free. And then next up, we have the REKT Database. This is a list of all exploited projects. So first thing I like is that there's a big button for me to report an exploit I think may be happening. This is good for community involvement, of course. And then it lists the projects, including the Ethereum MEV exploit that happened at the beginning of the month in April. The links take you away from DeFi to websites, Medium posts, or even Twitter threads explaining when, why, and how this exploit happened, which is very good to have. Really, it's great for all levels, but especially for beginners trying to educate themselves on what projects to follow and which ones they may choose to invest in. Lastly, there's the Audit Database, again, for free. So here, De.Fi aggregates code audits, and it's the largest free database of its kind with more than 6,100 projects listed. You'll notice that with all these great benefits, De.Fi is really building up not only community involvement, but goodwill. And then you have a 360 win because what happens is the community feeds back into the effectiveness of the tool itself, which is very useful. It's working very well. You can click on any project listed here, maybe look at some of the details or download the entire report for free. And you could also request an audit or a fast track audit for a project you're tracking yourself. Let's close off with some updates and talk about what's new at De.Fi. So in the spirit of doing good work and building up the community, just in the last couple of weeks, De.Fi has been busy. They launched these great scanner and security tools on Phantom, and they also helped CoinDesk identify 10,000 victims of fake Arbitrum airdrop scams. This is similar to what we looked at earlier in the video, and unfortunately, sadly, a lot of people fell for these scams and lost money. So this is a great look for the crypto space. This is a great project that's doing good things. You can see, based on their achievements, what their goals and values are. They're looking to do good in this space and build up a community at the same time. Check out the tool. Once again, it's free. And if you take your security seriously in crypto, as you should, you're going to want to be using this one.